For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. Also, I've got a new merchandise store, hats, hoodies and new tee designs, all available right now on the link in the description. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 8 of the Everton Career Mode series here on FIFA 17. As you may be aware, a couple of days ago you may have seen on social media that I was at the FIFA 17 UK launch event at the Olympic Stadium, or the now dubbed London Stadium, West Ham's new ground down in London, to basically be at the launch event and mingle with some YouTubers and some other people from the industry, etc. And we were able to get our hands on a copy of the game a little bit early. As such, I am now able to not have to worry about 10 hours worth of early access, and I can go up to 3 games per episode now moving forward in this series. So, we start with Manchester City, we follow that up with a game against Burnley away from home as well, and then we have a round of 16 game against Bournemouth. Is that at home or away? We've got 3 away games: Manchester City away, Burnley away, and Bournemouth away. So we played Bournemouth in the last episode actually, and we're able to come away with a win in the league. I'd like to replicate that if possible, but with the fixture list being quite congested, I want to make sure that the league stays my prime priority this season, because we want European football for season 2. So I'll play full strength sides against City and Burnley. I'll probably play a weaker team against Bournemouth in the Cup, because I'm not really that fussed about the EFL Cup this first season, I'll be honest. We want European football, so the league is the competition that we want to focus on. So I'll probably play a weaker side against Bournemouth. It'll give the rotation players the chance to get some extra football, but drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. We hit 190,000 subscribers yesterday, which is fantastic. Thank you again for your continued support of this series, the My Player series, and the Journey series, an episode of which went up last night, by the way. You'll have My Player later on this evening. There's a schedule in the description of when I upload my content, so do check that out if you want to know when videos are going to be going live on my channel. You can see here on the top scorers tab, Felipe Coutinho has 9 goals so far this season. Our very own Romelu Lukaku is there in second, but 9 goals in 8 games for Felipe Coutinho. What is going on for that man right now? We're currently top of the table, 7 wins from 7. We have bumped it up to Legendary, of course, as of the last episode. We've only played 3 games on Legendary so far. Man United in the Cup, which was a slim 1-0 victory. 2-1 against Bournemouth, which was a hard-fought victory. And, of course, we played Crystal Palace in the second game of yesterday's episode. And we came away with, again, a slim 1-0 margin of victory. So we'll have to wait and see how we get on against the biggest test we've faced so far, because it'll be a full-strength Manchester City side. The Man United side we played wasn't full strength, so this is going to be a real test. I'm unsure as to how this is going to go, actually. I'm also unsure as to which kit to play in. Let's play in that one. That's probably going to be the easiest one. So, I don't know what's going to happen. Genuinely don't know what's going to happen. If we are still finding it a little bit too easy, even on Legendary difficulty, then my good friend CaniSports has shown me some legendary sliders that he's used in the past that he found to be, kind of that kind of leveled the playing field out. So it made it a little bit more realistic, so it wasn't quite so easy on Legendary. So if we do have another easy episode today, then I will put Chani's sliders into effect for either the next game after this Man City one, if this one's too easy, or for the next episode, depending on what the other results are in the video. So that's basically my thought process right now, but we're going to jump into this game against City, and hopefully we do well. Right, City's starting lineup. In goal, Claudio Bravo, new signing, of course, this season for Manchester City. Out wide on the left, Dries Mertens, a player that they signed in this save as a new player for this season, and Aguero starting up top, as you might expect. A 4-3-3 from City, though, which is a formation I didn't expect to see them play, but we'll have to wait and see what sort of game plan they go with. Managed by Pep, of course, so it's never going to be easy playing against a Pep Guardiola side. All over the top, up goes Coleman, good header. McCarthy down to Ross Barkley, Vitz around the corner. Morales has got some space to run into. Now, I don't know whether it's just a sign of Pep Guardiola sides in-game as well as real life, but it looks as if their wing-backs are pushing a long way forward. And Delfeo has the first chance of the game, but Claudio Bravo cuts that out the air very, very well indeed. Khaleesi was a long way back and involved in a defensive position, but Zabaleta had pushed a long way forward there and had a lot of space in behind to get into. Hopefully, that is going to continue to be the pace. To be the case. Coleman with the cross. Lukaku's up. Bravo again comes to claim well. Navas down the line towards Sergio Aguero. Cross could come in. Where are you going, Sergio? I don't think he's really too sure at the minute. Kevin De Bruyne. Oh, that's a free kick. Completely sold me there with a drop of the shoulder. Don't book him, ref. Not this early on in the game. Just don't bother. Right, Barkley's booked. It's going to be Aguero to take the free kick. Didn't expect that. Delphi's there with him. It's Aguero. No, he's going to be Fabian Delphi. He's going to lay it off to Kevin De Bruyne, who rifles it in. It's dropped down to Dries Mertens, and that was not far away at all. An opportunistic opportunity for Dries Mertens. They're trying to rifle it into the bottom corner as the ball dropped to him kindly, but thankfully for me, just pulls it a little bit too far past the post. And I need to change Sergio Rico's squad number to number 1. A few of you have been asking me to do that, and I keep forgetting. I apologise. Morales to Witsel. Barkley's come short. Good first touch there from Ross Barkley, actually. Delafeu has got Seamus Coleman on the overlap. That wasn't the best of balls, but we will keep it in here with the Irishman. A decent cross. Lukaku went for it, couldn't get there. Zabaleta heads away. McCarthy to Barkley. Through that gap to Morales. Poke it there for Witsel. Hit it first time and missed the target. Close, though, to that far top corner. Axel Witsel's pretty furious that he missed that opportunity. I'm not quite so angry. It was a really nice move. It wasn't that far away. It really wasn't that far away. Just matter of inches. Mertens. I don't know which way he's going to go. I don't think he knows which way he's going to go. I'm trying to just shepherd him backwards, and so far it's worked quite well. Just don't want to let him get across him because, well, I suppose Aguero isn't that good in the air and he's not that tall. But as soon as I say that, Aguero scores a header. No, I'm done. I'm out. Game over. Manchester City 1. Everton 0. Even as the ball was coming in, I felt confident that Ashley Williams was going to win that header. And he didn't. Why not? Oh, he just didn't quite... He got caught underneath it. Couldn't quite jump high enough. Good header from Aguero. Sergio Rico can't keep it out. We're 1-0 down. I think I jinxed myself there. They're bringing on Ilkay Gundogan at half-time for Fernando. That's an attacking change, I think it has to be said. So, I'm not sure what sort of mindset City are going to have in this second half. They're clearly... Cheers, ref. They're clearly not happy to just settle for a 1-0 lead. They're going to want to extend it. I'm going to want to try and catch them on the counter, maybe, and get myself an equaliser. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. Dries Mertens into Sergio Aguero, around the corner to Kevin De Bruyne. Trying to get the tackle in. Axel Witsel does very well. We'll go for the counter-attack, maybe. Delafeu could get in behind Gael Cleese here. Delafeu's got the legs on him as well, and the space to run into. But I'm not going to be able to find a cross. Oh, how's Cleese been able to shove out a big curly toe to that? We'll drill that across here to Witsel. Roll Jesus Navas, who won't have the strength to deal with me. Leighton Baines could cut inside, play it through that gap to Lukaku. Get it out of your feet, Romelu. Have the shot. Good save, Claudio Bravo. Be kept in here by Delafeu. Look to pull it back. That's a terrible pass from the Spaniard. And City are going to clear their lines. Oh, Witsel tackles David Silva as he got caught there. And he stayed down injured. I see the run being made by Iñaki Williams, though. I needed to time it well. And I think Cleese played him onside. Iñaki Williams in behind, just off the bench. Iñaki Williams misses. How have you not got that on target, young man? There's no excuse there. You have to at least hit the target. That's such a wild shot. My in-game manager having the same reaction as me. Not good enough. Ward-Prowse. Well, 1-2 with Witsel. Delafeu, player 1-2 there with Coleman as well. Now Lukaku can get in the box. And we could have a really good opportunity to hit the post and not equalise. Wow. We're getting closer, but this equalising goal just doesn't seem to want to come. It's Kevin De Bruyne across to Dries Mertens. Where's he going to... Oh, he's done me. Completely done me. Dries Mertens looking to turn inside. Floats it in. Away it goes. Axel Witsel trying to get it away, but it's not enough. Oh, not only is it our first defeat, it's the first game that we haven't gotten a win from in the Premier League season so far. A 1-0 defeat at the Etihad. Not good enough. We had plenty of decent chances there. We hit the post. Iñaki Williams had a gorgeous opportunity that he blazed wide. I'm disappointed that I've lost that. I think a draw would have been a fair result. Never mind. Let's go and try Channy's sliders now against Burnley. I'll leave a link in the description to Channy's channel if you want to go and check him out as well. Obviously, one of my good YouTube friends and a fellow Career Mode YouTuber too. Right, so we're going into the game against Burnley with Balassi and Idrissa Gana Gueye into the starting lineup. other than that, as you were. These are the sliders that I'm going to be using for this game to test Channy's theory out. Where are the sliders? There we go. So shot error is down to 35 and pass error is down to 30, so that they will have more accurate shots and have better quality passing. I've upped the goalkeeping ability from 50 to 55, and the other option was first touch control error is down from 50 to 40, so their first touches will be better. This is what Channy advised that I used when I asked him about potentially, what sort of sliders he was using in his series. So we'll give it a go. We'll see what sort of performance we can put up against Burnley here, and we'll see if it's better or worse. We'll just have to test it and find out. Baines, Garnegay, McCarthy to Balassi. Balassi down the line looking for Lukaku. Inside on the left foot. Finesse shot. Oh. Off the bar and out for a goal kick. First chance goes our way. I thought that was destined for the top corner, to be honest. As soon as it left his boot, but it went just a little bit too high. Good start. Good tackle by Coleman, but Andre Gray runs off with it. Gets it to Scott Arfield. Good tackle by Ashley Williams, though. But Arfield is able to ride the tackle. Andre Gray still coming. Cross into the box. It's very good, and Marnie heads wide. First chance for Burnley in this half so far. And that was quite a clear-cut one, actually. He was under a little bit of pressure, but you would have expected him to do better. Boyd into Marnie. Get the tackle in. Well done, Leighton. Barkley shows good strength. Lukaku's wanting to make the run in behind, so we will play it over the top, and that is a perfectly weighted ball. And Romelu Lukaku will give us a 1-0 lead. Keeper came out, tried to get there, just didn't close him down quickly enough. Romelu Lukaku makes it Everton 1, Burnley 0 after 23 minutes. That ball over from the middle was perfect. The touch was a bit heavy there, but he just got there ahead of the keeper who came out to claim it. And he threw his right leg at it there, Lukaku. That's his 6th goal of the Premier League season so far, but still quite a way behind Coutinho, as you saw earlier on. Also a good ball over the top. Jags gets there first, though, but we get caught in possession. Sam Vokes with the turn. Where's he going to go with it? It's a nice secondary turn as well. Here's Marnie. Missed the chance earlier on. Into Sam Vokes. Back to Marnie. Marnie's shot wide of the target again. He's had Burnley's 2 best efforts in this game so far, but still, one with his head, one with his left foot. But he can't find the target, Marnie. It's a lovely ball over the top to find Scott Arfield. Trying to close him down. It's a great challenge from Scott McCarthy that the referee deems a foul. They are very quick to get out the yellow cards, the referees in this game. I thought that was a decent attempt at a tackle from James McCarthy, but never mind. Free kick for Stefan Defoe to take, and he lofts it in. Marnie with another header. Marnie with a shot that goes wide. 3 chances for Marnie and Burnley so far in this game. I lowered their, or in fact improved their shot accuracy, is probably the best way to say it, with the sliders, but Dean Marnie is the one man that seems to defy the sliders in the game, and he can't get the shot on target, no matter how many times he tries. McCarthy to Deulofeu, goes short there to Barkley. Deulofeu continues his run, and if I can time the pass right, Lukaku could roll the defender. Romelu Lukaku in for 2. Good save by Mvogo. I want to get a second if possible, because having upped their accuracy, if anyone other than Dean Marnie gets an opportunity for Burnley, they might be able to take it, and I don't want that to happen. Same as Coleman is going to go for a worldie, and I'm not going to do that again. Free kick for Burnley. Michael Keane is going to loft it into the area, and Sergio Rico is going to punch it away from the area. Deulofeu will get this to James Ward-Prowse, poke that to Lukaku. Now, there aren't that many Burnley defenders back here after that free kick, so we'll just poke this back to Deulofeu and hope that someone makes me a decent run. And Balassi has made exactly that run, and he will not give us a 2-0 lead. I wasn't the best placed finish, actually. Probably could have taken it an extra couple of paces, but never mind. We're on the attack, trying to get that second goal still. Looped in corner, Dariqua heads away. Balassi actually picks up the loose ball here. We'll look in there to Idrissa Garnegay. I'm going to go all the way out wide here to Leighton Baines, and then maybe look to loop it in with a left foot, but it's not going to find anyone, unfortunately. George Boyd will clear. They have... Oh! I got all excited then. I thought Mvogo's touch was going to take that straight to my man. They've got 10 minutes to get themselves an equaliser here, Burnley. Otherwise, we're going to get 3 points in the league. It's all. James Ward-Prowse. Deulofeu. Try and scoop turn him. He's done wonderfully well. Gerard Deulofeu. Finish. That's how you put the ball in the back of the net. A few people have been saying in the comments section, why am I not playing Iñaki Williams? That's why. Gerard Deulofeu is outstanding. I haven't wanted to change the winning side. And, well, you can see from that finish just why Deulofeu is starting ahead of Iñaki Williams right now. That said, Williams will start in the game in a couple of days' time against Bournemouth in the Cup. But for now, we're 2-0 up against Burnley. Idrissa Gana Gueye, I'm waiting for Baines, and he's arrived right on time. Through there to Lukaku, back to Idrissa Gana Gueye. I see Axel Witsel making the run, but it's actually Deulofeu that we find. Pull the ball across. Oh! Very nearly an own goal from Ward. There goes the final whistle. It's a 2-0 win away from home against Burnley. That was a difficult game. They were just wasteful with their chances, which is surprising considering the changes we made to the sliders. But Burnley are in the bottom three, so you would have expected us to get a win in that one anyway. But after a defeat against Manchester City and a difficult game against Burnley with the new sliders, I think we might be in the right place to continue on Legendary with these sliders in place. We've got Bournemouth next. They're currently drawing 0-0 with Spurs. And it's going to be a cup game against Bournemouth in the third and final game of the episode. Right then, Bournemouth away in the cup. You can tell it's a completely rotated side. Balassi, Jovetic, Williams, Ward-Prowse, Besic, Gay, Holgate, Browning, Funes Murray, Oviedo and Stekelenburg. I do not care about the EFL Cup, but some prize money might be handy. So we'll still try and perform as best we can, just with not my first team players. BPL, not BPL, I keep doing it. The Premier League is the... oh, it's taken me forever to get out of that habit. The Premier League is the main aim this year. Okay, to Pugh. Nice turn. Ake inside to Jack Wilshere. Wilshere's shown good feet, but can't get away from the man. And Idrissa Gana Gueye will look to play away Iñaki Williams here. He's going to have the legs on Simon Francis. I'm sorry, sir. You are not going to catch me. I should be too fast for you. Apparently, I'm not, though. All right. Well, I'll give it inside to Idrissa Gana Gueye. We'll lay that back there to Besic. Besic to James Ward-Prowse. James Ward-Prowse to Balassi. And 1-0. No. Good save, Tom Heaton. Very, very nearly 1-0. Let's try and get a goal from a corner forward. Corner, shall we? James Ward-Prowse with a great delivery. Up goes everybody. Andrew Sermon hoofs that away. Scored a great goal in the league game between the two of us that in the end Bournemouth ended up losing, but it was a really, really good finish. Balassi will turn it back around. I wasn't looking for Besic, but never mind. Where do we go now? Idrissa Gana Gueye drop. There we go. Thank you. He pulled away from the defender. He's got a good turn in. Oh, was that blocked? It was. Another corner. The defender looked like he was going to stay down there, but no, he seems like he's all right. He's up again. James Ward-Prowse with another delivery. Up we go with the header. Oh, and Iñaki Williams draws a great save again out of Tom Heaton. That's two good saves the goalkeeper's made so far, but that one was a little bit more comfortable. Good footwork. Oh, there's so much space on the far side. Mason Holgate, the right back, getting into it. Good first touch. Where do we go here? I need someone on the edge of the box. That man is Yannick Balassi. Deflected. Another corner. How many corners do we need in one single game of football? Or at least the opening 20 minutes of a game. Win that header. Oh, and Iñaki Williams comes close again. He's very good in the air, isn't he, aerially? As opposed to being very good in the air, not aerially. He's done it again. He's hit the bar. Well, I think I've found the man that might be the first person to score me a goal from a corner. It's going to be Iñaki Williams, the way he's powering these headers on target. Nearly on target. That one hitting the bar. Pure on the run. You're not going to outpace Iñaki Williams, though, my man. It's not going to happen. Gosling to Ake. To Jack Wilshere. Nice first touch to roll it then into Pugh. Iñaki Williams trying to outmuscle him maybe, but he can't do so. And Jack Wilshere, oh, it's a lovely ball across to Max Gradle, whose first touch is brilliant. And he's missed the target. They're being so wasteful. Bournemouth and Burnley with expert chances, and they just can't finish them. I'm going to check I'm pretty sure my sliders went in the right direction. Shot error is down to 35. Shot error is lower. They should be having better chances. But Burnley and Bournemouth can't put the ball in the back of the net. Ward-Prowse up to Yannick Balassi. Great turn to get past the defender. And Andrew Sermon's not going to be able to keep up with me here. But where do we go? I'm going to try and pull it back to Jovetic, who did pull off the defender, but I can't quite find him. Great tackle by Idrissa Gana Gueye. It's dropped to Iñaki Williams. All I needed to do was turn and shoot, and I may have scored. Ref. He's done me dirty there. 45 minutes yet to go. We'll have to wait and see who's going to progress through in this Football League Cup tie. But if it stays 0-0 or a draw of any kind at full time, it will be extra time and penalties. Idrissa Gana Gueye finds Jovetic, poke that through there looking for Iñaki Williams. Now, he should have the pace on Nathan Ake, and does. Jovetic is there in the middle. I'll dink it to him. Surely, if there was ever a way to score your first ever goal for your new club, that's the way to do it. Stefan Jovetic with a wonderful finish. The defenders left him alone there in the middle. Both of them there drawn to Iñaki Williams, and well, stunning first goal for Stefan Jovetic. Great scissor overhead kick to give us a 1-0 lead here with just 15 minutes to go. Tom Heaton has made some great saves in this game to this point, but he wasn't able to keep that one out. Top class from Jovetic. Wilson, early cross. Oh God, Tyus Browning's clearance wasn't the best. Win that header, please. Well done, Brian Oviedo. It's only dropped as far as Harriato. Tries the shot. Well, it was on target, but that wasn't necessarily the most difficult save of Stekelenburg's career, was it? Good tackle there by Jordan Ibe, but that's going to be a throw to me with 1 minute to go. Witsel into Iñaki Williams to Jovetic. Poke that to Witsel, who's just come on. Let it back to James Ward-Prowse. If I can finish with a goal here, then that would be great. Look to Jovetic again. Roll the defender maybe. No, good tackle by Cook, but that should be and is game over. A difficult game against Burnley, followed by a difficult game against Bournemouth, but we were able to come away with victories in both. Very, very good game, though. What a finish. I mean, I was going to say, I'm losing my own train of thought. What a finish from Stefan Jovetic to give us the win in that one. That's us through to the quarterfinals of the League Cup now. I'm pleased with the progress that we're making with those sliders, though. I think Channy's definitely got the right idea, and obviously maybe it wasn't necessarily the best of sides to test it against with Burnley and Bournemouth, but West Ham will definitely give us a sterner test in the next game, and then we have Chelsea in the game after that. So we'll find out then whether these sliders are actually going to be where we need the save to be. But for now, we have a 2-point lead at the top of the Premier League table. Arsenal just behind us, Liverpool and Chelsea just behind them, and then Manchester City, who we lost to in the first game, down in 5th, the only remaining side to stay unbeaten. So we'll have to wait and see what happens in the next episode. But for this one, that's us coming to a close. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. There'll be a My Player episode later on tonight. There'll be a Journey episode tomorrow, as well as obviously another episode of this. There was Journey last night, so check that if you missed it. But for now, that's all from me. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.